Hello and welcome. And it was another lackluster and shocking performance by Chelsea as they got absolutely smashed 4-0 at the Etihad by Man City in the FA Cup. And yeah, there's not really much to talk about, to be honest, because it was another absolutely dire performance. It looked like half the players out there didn't know what they were doing, didn't know the tactics, looked like they couldn't be asked. And yeah, they didn't fight for the shirt at all. And I don't think a lot of them out there are fit enough to wear the shirt. I think the squad needs to be completely gutted. Obviously, most of the signings that were brought in from the summer are absolutely diabolical. And again, Zachariah, when he come on, don't know why he didn't start, proving to show everyone that the panic signing at the end, well, panic loan signing, shall I say, was better than spending all this money on all these players that are absolutely useless. Um, but yeah, seeing as there's not much to talk about, I wanted to just address this sort of calling for Potter's head. And I just think at the moment, it's ridiculous. I think there is one thing, one area that's annoying me with Potter at the moment, and that is the fact that he's not being ruthless enough. He needs to absolutely gut out that squad. I'm sick and tired of seeing people like Jorginho play. Havertz looks like he can't be asked. He's living on the back of that Champions League goal. Mason Mount, the whole season, he's been poor. These are players that need to step up. Koulibaly looks rash at the back. Cucurella, 63 million on him. Didn't play today, but looks shocking. It looks shocking in every game he's played so far. And yeah, I just like there's no goals coming from midfield. I think that midfield needs to be completely revamped. Chukwuemeka played a blinder against City on Thursday, and then he's dropped to the bench. And I think this is, for me, the only area where Potter's getting it wrong. He needs to be ruthless now. He needs to get out that squad. Although, having said that, yes, we all know with history with Chelsea that it's hard to phase out them sort of, experienced players. Like Lampard tried to do it, AVB tried to do it, and even Tuchel. Like, I just don't understand this thing. Yes, I didn't want Tuchel sacked, but I don't understand this chat about everyone going, oh, Tuchel would have got us out of this spot. How do you know that? You don't know that, right? Tuchel, we'd been playing diabolical for about a year now, over a year, and we were playing diabolical under Tuchel. So it's not all rosy now. We're in the gutter. And even Tuchel knew these players were awful because when we got battered by Arsenal 4-2 in pre-season, he said a quote, and I stand, and it still stands, and it's if not clearer today, that the problem that I have is that these players are still the same players. And obviously, everyone knew that Chelsea needed to completely revamp the squad. It's been coming for a long time. Poor recruitment for a number of years now. We haven't actually made a midfield signing since Kovacic, I think it was when and that was during the ban where we got him on loan and then it was made permanent. And I just feel like the years of poor recruiting are catching us up, and this player power thing now has to end. It was never going to be sustainable, even under Roman, to get a league sort of winning side every year. Yes, we paper over cracks with cup wins, but now we need to do it properly, and we need to gut out, and we need to stick with this manager. And I think we need to gut out that team because there's a lot of players in there that aren't good enough for Chelsea. They're average and they're nicking a living at the moment. And I just feel like the only reason why Potter's not helping himself at the moment is because he needs to be brave and he needs to play youngsters and start to mold a team in the shape of his ideas. Because at the moment it's just not good enough. And I thought the new youngster Fofana up front looked quite good when he came on. I thought Zachariah looked decent again. And then that defence just shows how important a 38-year-old Thiago Silva and Reece James are important to us. And Reece James is so key going forward that there's just a lot of problems in that Chelsea team at the moment. And I don't mind losing. Don't mind losing football games, but losing the right manner, because at the moment Chelsea aren't losing the right manner, and it's absolutely shocking. I've not got much hope for Fulham on Thursday, but we just need to salvage something from this season now, and in the shape of start to phase players out and start to mould a team for the future.